Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for being here, mostly in the moment with me, Mystic Mia Moksha, for another Love Pick a Card reading. We're looking at their feelings for you, the light and the dark. Just a reminder, there are extendeds available for this reading for each of the piles, the link for which is down below in the description. So I was listening to this person talk about dark romance, and it's the kind of love where you would do anything for your partner. You would die, you would take a bullet for your partner, you would kill for your partner if you needed to in a situation. And it's just that very deep love. And in this reading, we're going to look at the light and the dark feeling. So it's going to go very deep. It's going to feel very passionate, very deep, dark, intimate, very obsessive, very passionate, all-encompassing mind, body, and soul kind of love. So we're gonna go deep in this one. It's gonna be very fun. It's very interesting. And I just want to say thank you so much for your support of me, my channel, my work, my soul mission. Whether you're a new subscriber or an old one, or you're checking out my channel for the first time, thank you so much for your support. This is my third extended reading on this channel, and I'm overwhelmed by how successful the first two were. I was not expecting that, but my spirit team keeps telling me, like, we're on board, we're all fully in. And I know every time I do an extended reading now, they give me the best channelings. They want this. I would say they want this for me, but it's more than me. This is beyond me. This is for the collective. This is for the light. So thank you for supporting me, but mostly thank you for supporting this light work. And of course, I hope that it continues to help you with your path and your destiny and your light work as well. So please enjoy the reading, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 55 with a black tourmaline. We're looking at how they feel about you. There is an extended available for this reading. So we're going to look at the light and dark feelings that they have about you, the light and dark love. And then in the extended, we're going to look at their fight for love for this connection, and their romantic feelings for you, how they want to act romantically towards you, and the romantic sides they see in you. So let's look at the light side of their love for you. The light side of love for you. 6 of Fire. You're a winner. You're a winner. You always have been, and you always will be. I will always be successful with you by my side. I will always be your cheerleader. I will always support you and love you no matter what you do, because you are killing it. You would always win. You don't need me, but with me by your side, there's nothing you can't do. I will push away the boundaries for you. I will help you power up during the day, rally when you need someone to help you rally, give you that extra burst of energy and willpower and love and fortitude to get through all your challenges, because you are meant to not just survive but thrive. You're meant to win. You're meant to succeed. And I can do that for you. I can do that with you. I can do that beside you. You are meant to win. You're a winner. And I want to be by your side. 10 of Swords. I know I came in with so much on my plate. I came in with issues. I kind of showed them to you. I came in with a lot of doubts. I came in with a lot of anxiety, a lot of confusion. I know it might not seem like I'm this kind of person. This is their higher self speaking. I know I came into your life not seeming like this kind of person that can be the partner that you need. But I'm telling you now, that is exactly what I can be. Caution. I had my guard up And I felt and saw that you had your guard up, and you had good reason. I did not show you any proof, any little bit of proof that I can be the partner that you needed me to be, that I can be the partner that you desired, that I am the partner that you desired. You're a winner, and I understand you didn't want a loser, a deadbeat, dragging you down, holding you back. And I'm here to tell you, you aren't wrong. The way I came into your life in the physical, I gave you all the red flags. I showed you everything that could be wrong in a situation, in a relationship for you. I was tailor-made to be the worst person for you, the worst match, the one with the problems and mistakes and bad habits that were the worst in your eyes. So I do not hold it against you that you do not believe me when I say that I can be this ultimate best partner for you. I can help ground you. I know that's a huge ask. You have no reason to believe me or trust me, but I can do this. I can be the person that hugs you when you need a hug, cries with you, gets you little treats, gets you little desserts, gives you little kisses and smiles and sweet messages when you need it. I can be the person that holds you down when you're going through the most earth-shaking challenges in your life. I can be the one that celebrates every win, no matter how big or small. I can be that rock for you. I don't want to share this journey with anyone else. It's you or no one. The sun. Wow. You're the sun, you're the moon, you're the stars, you're the sky, you're the land, you're the water, you're everything. When I came into your life, when you came into mine, you were so beautiful, so powerful, so blindingly light that you took out the worst in me in every last corner of my soul, of my being. And that's why you saw the worst of me. But it's because I saw all the best in you. I saw you fully as who you are, shining brightly like the frickin' sun. So immediately you pulled out of me all my darkness in one glance. With your beautiful eyes, with that sultry stare, you took all that negativity inside me, any last bit of shadow in the furthest corners of my spirit, of my soul, and brought it out from lifetimes I'm hearing, from way down the bloodline. Yeah, I'm getting this person has healed a lot in their lifetime, but when you came into their life, you were the sun, and it wasn't like at a distance. You were right in front of them, and it was like every tiny bit of shadow aspect of them came out. And that's what you saw at first. Ace of Wands in hands. It was immediate. It was immediate. I had no control over it. It just came out of me. And I know I'll never meet anyone like you. don't think it. I don't just know it. I don't believe it. It's just the truth. There's only one person in your life that can do something like this to you. And not everyone gets that one person. This is a rare occurrence. This is a divine miracle. I can't say I'm embarrassed at what happened. I was. But I'm not, because I see why now. I see why things happened the way it did. Okay, let's look into their dark romantic feelings for you. That dark romantic feelings. 8 of Water. I've walked away. I've walked away from that person. I was already doing some healing, but when you came in, it was like every single test, every single challenge, every single issue I've ever had just floated right up to the surface. And it just bubbled out of me, and I couldn't stop it. It was like out of my control, out of my hands. But I've left. I've healed, and I left that all behind now. 4 of Wands. And I wouldn't have done it for anything other than to marry you. I want you to be mine. I want you to be mine so badly that I will do anything I have to do, including going through all that healing, all that trauma, reliving all of that, healing it, releasing it. I only did that so I can have you. Yeah, I want to protect you. I want to ground you. I want to be there right next to you for every step of the way. But there were times, well, all I wanted was for you to be my wife or my husband, and for us to spend each moment together, every day together, see each other when we go to sleep, see you when I wake up. I want to know where you are and what you're doing, how your day is, what I can help you with, who's annoying you that day, how can I get someone off your back. I want to be there for you in more ways than I think I would like to admit. Oh my goodness. Okay. There were times where I wished that you wouldn't complete a specific creative task or project completely or fully, so you can use my help. So you would have to reach out to me. So you would need me. I didn't think about that often, but there were times where my shadow self wished that you couldn't complete that music composure or that artwork or that project, that filling that home up, or whatever the situation is, finishing that writing or that video or that thing at work, that business plan, that landscaping project, whatever it was. I would hope and wish sometimes that you couldn't finish it completely on your own, that you wouldn't get so ahead, and that you would need my help sometimes. I know it's not the best thing to think, but I really, really wanted you to need my help in a creative way. I wanted us to bond in that way. Ooh, that is a bit dark. Do we want to know these things about our person? I've thought about having a family with you. Yeah. Ooh. There were times where was wishing that you wouldn't date anybody else so that you wouldn't have a family with anyone else. And only me. Sometimes I wish that you would not have communication with any of your exes or friends who didn't like me. Ooh. But it's only because I wanted to marry you and have a family with you, a home with you so badly that sometimes these thoughts would cross my mind. I would never act on it. It was just a funny thought and musing. But a what if would always cross my mind. The end goal was always marriage and family and home with you. And if it meant doing all this healing work and leaving so much of the past me behind, then so be it. If it meant that you couldn't fully succeed in a creative project, a spiritual project, or a project that was very near and dear to you, you're very passionate about it, then so be it. I want you to succeed, but I want to be a part of that, part of your life. This is getting darker than I expected. I can't find the words for my feelings. I didn't know it then, but I really wanted you. And I didn't really know how badly until I was doing this much emotional work, inner work, and daydreaming of all the ways that you might come back into my life. Okay, so Pile 55, this might be someone that was little to no communication, a separation, an ex, or someone from your past. You sparked something in them that completely changed who they are. And they became obsessed with wanting to be a partner, wanting to be by your side through each step of your life, each challenge, each victory. Luck is on your side. I feel like this person doesn't really have any malintent. It's just one of those normal, like, oh, I hope they break up with their person and realize that I'm the one. Of course, I want what's best for them, and I think they're always going to be doing well in life, doing the right thing, being victorious in anything they do, including whatever romantic relationships they decide to have. But I really wish that there was a way that I can be needed, or that they can see some of my skills and how it can help them with their projects in life, and how good of a partner I am. I feel like these are just like normal feelings of someone who feels like they were kind of passed over on, but for good reason. They gave you every red flag, like not just one or two, like every single red flag that, like your red flags, like something that's resonates with you, something that you look for is a sign that's a no-go for you. They showed you every single one. And so this might become unrequited love. Either you were really never interested in this person because of all the red flags that they showed, or you really fell deeply in love with this person, but because of all the red flags, you eventually left them. This person did want to marry you and have a family with you and create a home with you and be a very supportive partner, but they weren't ready. You initiated them to make the spiritual change, to be ready, to make the emotional change, to evolve, to be ready for this. And now Spirit is saying that luck is on their side. They've wanted this for so long. They've been secretly using you as inspiration, as a goal to kind of do all this kind of inner work. And so I'm getting this like kind of like dark love that they have for you. It wasn't anything malicious. It was just a kind of hope that you would reach out at some point, but it never it never got to a dark place, and it honestly they kind of evolved past this, and now luck is on their side because now that you inspire them to be kind of the partner that you would hope for, they become that person, or kind of like the person that they want to be in a partnership, but it's based on kind of loosely based on what you want in a partner. They are now probably a good match for you. The moon in reverse, yeah. It's funny, we have a full moon and the new moon right next to each other. So this might be coming up in a cycle, in one moon cycle, so about like a month. This person might be coming into your life. Wow. So whether this is the person that you were thinking of or someone else, I feel like you're going to know who this person is because they're going to come into your life in like about a month. Or in like the next moon cycle, so after like a full moon and new moon, or new moon and full moon, whatever's next for you whenever you're watching this. Wow, this is a very it's gonna be interesting how it plays out for you. Okay, so in the extended, we're gonna look at how they're fighting for you in this love, or how they would, or how they want to, or how they are fighting for you in this love. And then we're gonna look at like how they see the romantic side of you, the sensual side of you, the sultry side of you, the sexy side of you, and like how they want to be romantic for you right now. I'm going to pull a few cards just to see what we're covering in the extended. The caregiver. Yeah, so I feel like they turned into a really good person. And it's not like they weren't before. It's just like when you came into their life, you illuminated any darkness that they had. You're such a bright light soul. You're such a high vibrational person with very big ambitions. You are someone who's a hard worker, and you know what you want, or if you don't, you figure out what you want and you go after it, and you win. You know, you might lose along the way, you might go through challenges along the way, but you're the kind of person who gets there. You accomplish things, you succeed, and you have a very, very bright soul. And so this person, I feel like they have some of the same traits as you, but you didn't see it because when you came in to their life, you just showed them everything that was not healed yet. And you've done a lot of healing, so that says something. And that says something about you too, that you're a very healed person as well. So they've changed to be a very nurturing person. And the end, something has closed out in their life and probably closed out in your life which is why the two of you are having this kind of reunion. Whether this is the person you want to come back into your life, this is the person you always wondered about, this is the person that you want to end up with, or if this is just someone who's closing out a cycle for you in order for you to kind of get to the right person. We're gonna look at that. And I'm becoming a better person. Okay, wow. I know that I crossed the line with you. Allow this love to unfold perfectly. What love and what's going to happen? My fall will be for you. Okay, so there's a ton of stuff happening. Crazy events are going to be unfolding for you in the next month or so. And this person is going to be definitely the catalyst for deep changes in your romantic life. Whether you're in little to no communication, you just started dating this person, you're single and you're going to meet this person, or you've been in a relationship for a long time, this is going to be a game changer. All right, so thank you for supporting me. If you choose to go into the extended, and if not, just even a like and comment really, really helps me out, especially for promoting this reading. So even if you choose not to get an extended, to promote it to others who might want to, and who might find it that resonates with them and might help them. It's really helpful, your likes and comments and shares. Thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. I'm so excited for you, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful Pile 66 with the red calcite. Looking at how they feel about you. Card already popped out. We're looking at their light side and their dark romantic feelings. And there is an extended available for this reading. And an extended, we're going to look at how they're fighting for you or would fight for you in this love, and how they want to be romantic towards you, and how they feel about your romantic side, sexy side, what they find sultry and sensual about you. So it's going to be a very, very romantic, very deep romantic kind of reading, this one and extended. Okay, so Spirit wants to start right away. Their energy wants to start right away. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. They're like, I've been taking this slow for a reason. Knight of Wands. I know I took physical actions in this connection quickly, but didn't back it up with the other physical parts of this connection. I didn't put the foundation down. I didn't take responsible steps in the connection as quickly as you wanted me to, or at all. I didn't step up to the plate in that way, but I did push forward in this connection in the sexual ways, in the fun loving ways, and in those ways. And so they're acknowledging this. Rest. I'm getting this as their higher self saying, and your person 66 was, or sexy 66, was totally okay with that. They went to sleep like a baby, nothing in their conscious saying that they did something wrong. They fully believed that it's okay to take physical actions towards you in terms of fun things, entertaining things, sexual things, and take the other part of the physical relationship, like responsibilities and foundation, security and stability, and those kinds of responsibilities, slow. And they had no disconnect of these energies and of why it was not good and light in the right way. And so their higher self is acknowledging this and letting you know, like, they didn't think they were doing anything wrong. Now, words do hurt, and they are acknowledging that they have said things to you that probably hurt you. Yeah, that's tough. The yin, they didn't recognize, it's kind of like they didn't recognize your feminine energy. So for most of you, this is a masculine energy that was very physical in their energies, and they made sexual advances towards you, took advantage of the sexual side of the relationship, the fun side, going on dates, getting your company, accepting things that you did for them in the connection, but not matching the other side of the relationship, which is stability, security, stepping up in responsibilities, moving forward in the physical relationship in ways that match the more fun physical energies, you know, or what they thought was more fun, the easier kinds of responsibilities in a relationship. I'm hearing they didn't take the time to understand the more sensitive side of you, the more emotional side of you, the more intuitive side, and the more feminine aspects of you, whether you're male or female. So they weren't paying attention to how much you were actually doing, because they were only thinking physically. They were only thinking with their masculine energies, and whether your person is a male or female does not matter. We all know that we're in a very masculine energy society for a very long time, where the energy was, you can have this kind of physical relationship without the other kind, and that's okay. There's a disconnect, right? And what was missing was the yin energy, the feminine energy, that you were giving them trust. Hey, I'm going to give you this sexual energy, this company of mine, my energy, my protection, my intuition, your energy, your efforts that you put into the connection, with the trust that you will step up in a way that matches what I'm giving to you, what you're asking of me in other physical ways. And they broke that trust. Surprise, surprise. They didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Guardian of Wands, Queen of Wands. And here you are, this beautiful, handsome person who has it all, who's a leader in this movement of having healthy relationships, and you giving trust to this person, because they're not a page, but they're not a king or queen either. They're a knight. So this person, they had a real disconnect between like the physical, because these are both physical energy, so they're very masculine, and you definitely, your feminine energy was definitely slighted. So this person was okay with the sexual energies, the creative energies, the fun energies, the adventurous energies, but when it came down to the stability, the security, the structure, and the responsibilities of that kind of relationship, which this kind of relationship requires, they weren't matching it. The stability of your relationship, the security, the foundation of your relationship was not at the same level of where the two of you were intimately. And that's a huge issue. They didn't see any problems with it. They hurt you really badly because they didn't understand how much you were giving in terms of things you can't see. They were in their physical energies. They didn't see that you were giving them trust, that you were giving, as someone who has a lot of balanced feminine energy, your energy can protect the other person. You might not know this, or they might not know this, or be aware of this or even believe in this kind of stuff, but just being a strong, intuitive person, someone with balanced energies, specifically balanced feminine energies, your aura, your energy shields basically can protect the person that you're with. And so they're getting all these benefits. You can cleanse their energies, you can protect them, you can heal them, you can nourish them just by being you, by giving them the trust, by giving them your body, your sexual energy. And they could not see it. They could not see how much you were giving. So their higher self is telling you, like, yeah, I'm sorry, beautiful pile 66, your person, like, they were just like, they just didn't know. They were just, you know, they were a little stupid, a little behind, you know. You have to forgive them because they didn't know. Yeah, wow. Okay, so what about their dark romantic energies towards you? What about their dark romantic energies towards you? 6 of air. So, they were not going to tell you that they were thinking of leaving or that they didn't plan to stay. And that's why they never made any moves. That's why they were going so slow. And they might have not known it fully themselves, but that's why they weren't moving in a healthy way physically in this connection. Because subconsciously they always wanted to, like, leave. They always thought they were gonna move on or, you know, not stay in this forever. The High Priestess. And deep down, I think you knew it too. I think this is why this connection, if you're in this connection right now, I think this is why this connection is kind of parting ways, or this is why this connection has parted ways in the past. And this is just you doing some healing before your new person comes in or this person comes back. But I feel like it's like a new person. So this person might be coming back into your energies and you're like, oh, I don't want to think about my ex, or yeah, this person I just broke up recently, or this was a long time ago, whatever it is. This is coming out for a reason, for you to clear and, you know, review and put away, because it's a sign that someone who's for your highest and best good is coming in very soon. So let's just do this. Let's just do this work. If this resonates, let's just get through the energies together. Let's just clear it once and for all so you don't have to deal with it again. Okay. Comfort. Yeah, they were so comfortable with you. They would have kept taking. They would have kept taking and taking. And I feel like this person isn't even a bad person. Like, they might be nice to you. They might have, because they're really in their physical masculine energy, they're having a good time. They might have done a lot of things for you. They might have bought you tickets to shows, or, you know, they spent time hanging out with you a lot. They really enjoyed your company. They were really comfortable. But they were just going to keep taking this from you. Your energy. Things that you can't see. So this person exhausted you. They might have took up your time. You might have felt like you were doing things for them, like going out of your ways to do things for them or make things work better. Like, help the connection, help the relationship by doing things on their schedule so it's easier for them, or working around them, leaving less time for your things. And yeah, they were very comfortable with you. I think deep down you knew, and they knew also, that this wasn't the one. But I think both of you got along so well that it felt like it. I act happy, but I'm not. Yeah. I feel like you are the best thing to come into their life. And so they should be happy. They're like, I feel I should be happy. Like, I have this beautiful woman or this handsome man right in front of me, and they're so fun to hang out with. I feel like there's such potential here. Things are good, but I don't know why things aren't moving along. And they're like, I don't know why I'm not happy like I should be. This is the perfect person. I'm so comfortable with them. You know, we have such fun times together. What is the issue here then, right? The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, this is coming to a head. So even if you haven't thought about this person for a very long time, their energy is coming back for a reason. I think about you every day. Oh, are you kidding me? So that's their light side saying, I think about you every day. So you had such a dramatic effect on this person. You had such a dramatic effect on this person. What are they thinking now? I want you to know what I'm going through. So they're kind of being a little bit, it might come off a little bit selfish, narcissistic, but it's mostly kind of, I feel like it's more heartfelt. They think they're doing the right thing by saying, I want you to know what I was going through when I wasn't stepping up to the plate. I feel your blood boiling right now for a lot of you. I get it. And they think about you every day because you are doing so much for them energetically that they couldn't see it because they're so in their masculine energy, and it was not the most healed masculine energy either. And they didn't do much work on their feminine energy. And so how would they know that you're doing so much for them energetically, you know? 5 of Pentacles. They're feeling kind of lost, out of place. They might be coming to you for some sort of, like, out of some sort of solace. They kind of want your advice, or they want like a shoulder to lean on, kind of like a confessional, kind of, what's this energy? It's kind of like, maybe you'll know what to say. Maybe you'll know what to do, how to help me. Maybe it'll help you to know what I've been going through. So I think you're not gonna feel like, you're gonna feel like, what are you doing? Why are you coming to me to say all this? Interesting. Okay. So let's look at what's going to be happening in the extended. So in the extended, we're going to look at like how they're fighting for you, or how they want to fight for you, what actions they want to take towards you romantically, and then what they think about you in romantic terms, and how do they find you sexy. So specifically, how are they feeling about you romantically? Knight of Roses. I feel like they were in the running to be your potential partner, a serious long-term person for you, but they took themselves out of the running when they did this. I feel like they pulled some shit over you, and you're like, no. You pull them out of the race, you pull them out of the running, you're like, no. Nope. I'm not dealing with that. Four of Rings. 4 of Pentacles. Possessive. And now they're acting a little bit more clingy. They feel like they have a right to be in your life. They feel like they have the right like they were so used to the kind of energy you were giving them. They might have gotten a lot of good luck. They might have gotten a lot of accomplishments in their life, a feeling of ease, peace, clarity in your energies. And so they feel like they don't want to give that up, or they want that back. But they feel like they have the right to this energy. But it's like, wow, you did not even understand that I was doing this for you. It was a gift. Like they have no idea, I feel like. Okay, what else is coming up in the extended? I am so attracted to you. Oh, dang, but they're going to look good. This is a test. Pile 66. They're going to look so attractive to you. Oh, what is going to happen? Oh, man. You speak to me through music. Oh, they're pulling out all the stops. It's going to be hard. They're going to pull out all the stops. What else? I've loved you since before you knew. Yeah, they're going to tell you all the lines. They're not going to take any chances. They know where they stand with you, and they are going to do everything they can to get you back. We can build something special together. And I feel like you almost believe it. Is this a good energy for you or not? I'm going to ask Spirit. Growth. Okay, so interesting. I feel like for some of you, there is potential here. And for others, it's just going to be something where you see how far you've come. And like I said in the beginning of reading, a good reminder, a good way to touch base and do some review work before you enter something that is like the love of your life kind of relationship. So either way, it seems like a win-win. If you want to know more of it, I would definitely watch the extended. So either way, this is kind of like if you're moving on to a new person, this is good healing work just to get like one and done, watch the reading, get it done with, or just do it on your own. And in the extended, I'll like go over what you might need to do in order to enter into your highest and best relationship and what that relationship might even look like. And then for the others of you, I'm going to look into how this relationship can be saved and how you two can potentially grow, any blockages and things like that. What I meant to do in the extended is how they're fighting for you, the romantic feelings for you, and how they find you sexy. But we're going to do all three of these things. We're going to do it in the two ways. If you want to move on, heal and move on, or if you want to heal this and move forward with this person. We're going to look at both situations, okay? So thank you so much for your love and support. If you can't support me in the extended, or it doesn't really resonate, it would be really helpful if you could leave a like or comment, even an emoji, just so this can reach the people that it resonates with, that can support me through the extended. Or you can just show me that you resonate with this reading. This was a unique one. Yeah, leave pile 66 specifically in the comments if this resonated, because this is that connection, and a lot of people don't like to talk about this specific connection. It's very prickly. Anyways, I wish you much love and light, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Hi, beautiful pile 88 with the Moonstone. Looking at how they feel about you. We're going to look at their light side and dark side. Light side, romantic feelings about you, and then like the dark romantic love energies. And then there is an extended available for this reading. In the extended, we're going to look at how they're fighting for you, or how they would fight for you, and how they want to act romantically towards you right now, how they view you romantically, sensually, and what makes them feel like you're very sultry and sexy. It's going to be a really deep, romantic reading. So the light side, 5 fire. Sometimes they feel like they don't deserve you. They kind of get really in their head about it sometimes. Like, how did I get pile 88? How am I so lucky? They're going to leave me at any point. You know, they're going to find out that I'm not good enough or something. Yeah, see, 5 of Wands twice. Yeah. Definite energy where they just kind of, they constantly have to kind of calm themselves down about like feeling comfortable that you like them and you want to be with them. They're constantly feeling like you're 1 foot out the door, or they feel like you should be. So they don't understand sometimes why you want to be with them. Movement. They probably have told you too. They're like, you know, I don't deserve you. You're too good for me. You know, you're extremely hot. You're really successful. You could get anyone you wanted. Why do you want to be with me? So they're a little bit insecure. Definitely. Let's see how they feel about you. Light side. I'm obsessed with your body. Yeah, they think you're absolutely like a 10 out of 10. I need more balance. Yeah, it makes them very, very insecure. They really kind of not intimidated, but they don't feel worthy. Just don't think that they are up to your level. They're very insecure about that. And I don't feel like they're like a particularly insecure kind of person, but specifically you definitely feel like, they definitely feel like you're out of their league. Cancer, nurture, comfort, protective. And what's crazy about everything is not only are you so like drop dead gorgeous, but you're also very, very caring. And they don't believe it. They're like, there's something wrong. There has to be something, like a skeleton in their closet. They're a closeted mass murderer. They gotta be. Like, they can't be this hot, this nurturing and caring, this perfect of a partner. Why are they still single? Why do they want to be with me? What's wrong with them? There's definitely something wrong with them. So, like, they can't help shake that feeling because they're very, like, surprised that someone like you exists. 8 of Wands twice. You're a very good communicator too. They might feel like you're very very popular, very outgoing. You speak really well, or you're very interesting to talk to. You can talk about almost any topic. You know, they wouldn't hide you from their friends, but they would hide you from anyone who showed interest in you, kind of thing. Because you get along with everyone. You're so easy to talk to, and you're so interesting and fascinating. They're like, this is like, you're a triple threat here. There's no way that they landed you. Yeah, they're very insecure about this. And they're not like a specifically insecure person. They like who they are, and they like their life and stuff, and they feel like they are, you know, push themselves forward in life. But then you come into the picture and they're just like, they just lose it. They don't get it. No matter how long or short you've been, like, if you've been together for a short period of time, this is a new thing, this is an incoming thing or a returning thing, or you've known this person for a very long time, like, they still haven't dropped that feeling that you're going to leave them at any moment, or you're going to find someone who's better than them. And they're just going to be heartbroken. That's what's at the bottom of this. They feel like they're going to be left heartbroken. Okay, so what's their like deep, dark feelings about you? Patience. In reverse. I forgot to pull one more card here. Their light side feelings. I'm trying to be bold and brave. Yeah, so they might not have told you, like, up front that, like, they feel like they need to put on their bravest face to be with you, because it's so intimidating. It's super intimidating. And they try to act like they can handle it. You know, like when you get something that you feel like you don't deserve, and it's just so precious, so beautiful, so like, better than you feel like you deserve. And then you quickly think, oh my goodness, like I better protect this. I better hold on to this, you know, like I shouldn't even have this. And then it changes you kind of, because you're spending so much time sweating the small stuff, because you're like, oh, like I have to be better. I have to act like this is mine, act like that I deserve this, you know? And so they're conflicting, they're having an inner conflict because they feel like they're not being themselves. They're being this person that they think that you want them to be, that they think they should be, and who they really are is conflicting with those things, and they're just a mess. Okay, so there's shadow self, romantic dark feelings. Dark romantic feelings, yeah. Patience in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like 10% reverse, they took a risk. They took a risk. I feel like they took so many risks. Like I feel like they did so many things that they wouldn't normally do in a relationship, just so they can impress you, so they can try to show you that they're just as interesting as you, that they're just as fun as you, that they're just as, you know, they're on your level or something like that. So I'm getting, they took so many risks. This connection, strength card, yeah, but it took a lot out of them. And they feel like they have to be something other than what they are. And I think this is like not a you issue, this is a them issue for sure, but it's something I think they'll never be able to like kind of move past. Like they won't ever think that they are enough, and that they just have to be themselves. Magic. They feel like they have to keep performing for you or something like that. Yeah, maybe in the bedroom, but like just in life, I feel like they feel like they had to put on an act, so they can't really truly be themselves around you. They feel like they have to be better. They have to put on this act of being someone that they're not, and they're just so used to being this person that they're not in front of you that they are just exhausted because they constantly have to be something that they're not. And they're doing this because that's just what they feel you want or that you deserve. I'm getting that they're having a really hard time shaking this, and it might take them a very long time to understand that they don't need to do this. Or if they feel like they do, then it might not be they might not be going around about it the right way. I looked into tarot readings. I'm a better person because of you. You really changed me. So the reason they keep wanting to put up this charade I'm hearing is because you actually did help them help make them a better person. So some of the things that you kind of pushed them out of their comfort zone to do has actually helped them. So they think they have to be this other person, this better version of themselves, and a combination of a version that you want from them. And they think they have to be that person all the time. And they're trying, I feel like they kind of push themselves to a limit where they're extremely exhausted. But they feel like they have to keep going because in a lot of ways you inspire them, encourage them to kind of actually improve themselves and improve their life. So they're confused, they're conflicted because they're like, I'm not being myself. I'm exhausted feeling like I'm putting on an act. But at the same time, some of these things actually improved my life. So they're very conflicted. Let's see. They're more dark side energies feeling. Words fail me. Yeah, they don't know how to say this. There's movement and conversations here. They want to talk to you. They want to be honest. I feel like they feel like they've been talking to you as much as they could, honestly. But it's like sometimes they talk to you honestly. Sometimes they talk to you as this like pretend better version of themselves. And then sometimes they talk to you in ways that they think you would want your partner to be. And it's completely exhausting for them because they're going back and forth, with between all these versions of themselves. They don't know how to explain it because they don't understand what's going on with them, why they're doing this, what they're actually doing. Okay. Dark romantic feelings. I just saw 11:22. Don't let your past hold you back. Things can change. And the Emperor, yeah, things can change. They definitely have what it takes to be your emperor or empress. Like, they definitely have what it takes to step up to the plate and be exactly the right partner for you. And this is why you entered this connection, entered this relationship. It's just they have to get out of their head, and you can't do that for them. And you can have patience, you can kind of be more understanding, you can encourage them, support them, let them know that you do like them for who they are. It's like kind of get the timing right, like, kind of gas them up a little bit. But it's up to them to kind of do this inner work. They have to kind of be more balanced within. They have to know that they're worthy, feel better about themselves, improve their self-confidence, and not let whatever happened in this connection before and even past relationships bring them down. They have to go through this kind of transformation. And you can definitely be there for it. You can be alongside them. You can even help them or guide them if they want that. They definitely have the potential to be the partner that you want and you need. It's just like, why don't they know that though? Why aren't they saying that? Okay, so let's go into what's coming up in the extended. So we're looking at their romantic feelings for you, how they want to fight for you, how they can fight for you. The romantic side, the sensual side, the sultry and sexy side that they admire in you, and of what they think of you, how they feel of you. And for this specific pile, I want to see like what they might need to do to kind of help this connection, and what you can do to help this connection, because I think that's key here. Okay, so the romantic feelings, the single mom. So I feel like, yeah, they might be feeling that they're leaving you. They're kind of acting kind of helpless sometimes, or they're kind of leaving you without like helping you. They're leaving you to be alone in this relationship, and that's not cool. They're so up in their head and they're so worried about things that they're not fully there for you as much as you might need. The free spirit, Page of Roses, Page of Wands, seems like they feel like maybe you're a little bit more free-spirited than they are, and they don't know how to take that. They might feel like they're a little bit more boring, more like quiet, more of a homebody. They're not much of a risk taker. They don't like to go do too many crazy things. They like to, take care of their responsibilities, and they don't know how you would feel about someone who is like a little bit more humdrum like that. They might think that you might think they're humdrum. Okay, I replay our conversations over and over. We do see conversations here. You two are talking. If you two are not in communication, or in a relationship, I feel like this is not your pile. You might want to pick a different one. I left you before you could leave me. So there's a feeling that they want to not get hurt in this connection. They might have before. They might feel like it's leading in that direction, but we can see here that they are definitely a good match. You picked a good one. You are right with your intuition. I'm struggling to communicate how I feel. Right above, words fail me. Yeah. We'll see what they want to say to you and what they're having a hard time communicating to you. You've awakened a spiritual force in me. Yeah, so in the extended, we're going to look at, for this specific pile, I added some more questions, like what they struggle communicating to you, what they want to say to you that they're struggling with, how they can help themselves and their insecurities in this connection, how you can help, and then what they know about this connection. And then along with the other questions I already had, which is like how they're fighting for this connection, their romantic actions towards you, and their romantic, sensual, sultry, and sexy feelings about you. All right, so I would really appreciate it if you can help me and support me in that way with the purchasing the extended, the link for which is down in the description box. If not, I appreciate likes and comments. That really helps me out too. This is definitely for someone, so if you want to share it, or just the likes and comments help bring this reading to whoever needs to hear it, that's very helpful. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 22, the black onyx. Let's look at how they feel about you. We're looking at their light side romantic feelings and their dark romantic feelings for you. Just a reminder, there is an extended available for this reading. The link is in the description. And then the extended, we're going to look at how they're fighting for you and their romantic energies, how they want to be romantic towards you, and how they find you romantic, sensual, sultry, and sexy. So it's deeply romantic, extended. Let's look into the energies right now with how they feel about you from their light side. Fool. So they feel like the two of you had easily fallen in love with each other. It happened very automatically. They feel like you were such a fool for falling in love with me so quickly. Like you deserved better. You could have done more. You could have found someone with more money or more status or better family or better personality or smarter or more successful, but you fell in love with me. Justice, like, not that I'm saying anything is wrong with me. I just know, like, you must be all the good karma I've ever had in my life, stored up and wrapped up in a bow, presented to me by the universe, because you should have done so much better. You could have passed me along. You could have moved along. You could have just not said anything back that first day. You could have ignored my calls, ignored my text, and just moved along with life. But you were so kind. You were so nice that you said something back. I don't know why. Maybe you felt bad for me, or you're just a kind person that treats everyone equally. Whatever it was, you gave me at the time of day just a few minutes of your time, and that was it. That was all we needed. That's all our love ever needed. Success, yeah. I feel like this is spirit, like like giving you a shout out, being like, you gave this person this opportunity, a chance, and look how well you did with life. Like, this person, your person 99, led you the right way. This was the right choice, gave you all the success in life. This connection is very successful and continues to be very successful. It's kind of one of those things that, like a diamond in the rough, like, a lot of people might have passed this person up, or maybe they were struggling at that time, or they're in a period of transition, or, maybe people don't really look underneath the surface too much to see the quality that this person has. And you dusted them off, you picked them up, you shine them up a little bit, and they were a freaking diamond. And that's a reflection of you. You're a diamond, and you found another diamond. And so this person, they might still feel like they were that person when you first met them, someone who, maybe wasn't trying to present themselves physically very well to others. They were kind of going through a tough time, maybe a depression, a transition, like I mentioned, or, just something where they weren't at their best in life, and you gave them the time of day. You gave them a second. You gave them a few minutes of your time, and you saw it. You saw that glimmer in their eye. You saw their soul shine, and you knew, you're like, this is a quality person. This person matches me. This person will do wonders in life. They will succeed. They will be wonderful. It's like, when you meet someone before they have all the success, and you get to be with them while they climb the ladder, where they climb to success, and you climb with them. You're both kind of making it in life at the same time. It's like that. But they were just at the precipice. They were just about to lift off. Their life was just about to lift off. They just didn't know it. And you happened to meet them at their perfect right timing. For you too, I feel like. Yeah, because the success came out from your side. Success in you choosing them. And it was like the perfect timing. Like, you both rose to success immediately after meeting each other. This could be a new person coming in for you. This could be a returning person. But I feel like for most of you, this is like someone you've been dating for a short time, or someone new coming in. Someone you've been talking to a little bit. Yeah. Wow. So how do they feel about you? Light side. Be more selfish in reverse. I feel like the two of you decided to be more selfish when it comes to other people. You both are very kind, because there's a mirroring of souls going on. So I feel like a lot of people wouldn't give this person the time of day. They just think they're like broke or poor, or, didn't take care of themselves well enough. Like, maybe had an issue or something that was, like a mental issue or a health issue, or they weren't, like you a lot of people might not think they're like the best looking or something like that. And all they needed was just a little bit of TLC, and they are like super handsome, super gorgeous, so super beautiful. Personality match, very smart. Their intellect is through the roof. Their work ethic, their hard work is so, they're extremely hard worker. It was the fluke. Like, it was like someone in a disguise as like a prince or princess in disguise of a toad, and it's just like, it was a fluke. Like, how did no one see this? It's because you're the kind of person, you're so kind-hearted, you're so genuine, you're so divinely connected, that you saw their soul. Your soul saw their soul. And it's like night and day who they were and who they become in such a short period of time. And it's just like, that's just who they were, and that's who they were working to be. They're someone who is genuine, hardworking, very smart, very personable, and they were very good looking. It's just time, like something happened with their circumstances in life, and that was their challenge, and they were working through it, and they just finished their challenge, and that's when the two of you met. You just finished a challenge of your own, because I'm getting this is mirrored souls. And so then just life just kind of took off, or life is just about to take off between the two of you now, and you will both be going through a glow up physically. You both are gonna look better, dress better, have more money, be more successful in your job, your career, your businesses, in life. So both of you are in this kind of era of your life and your relationship to focus on yourselves more, yourselves individually in the relationship, and just F everyone else, and because you're having a lot of success, you're surpassing a lot of your friends and colleagues at this time. So right now you're both kind of focusing on yourselves and each other. And it's really weird. And your person in Beautiful Pile 99 is noticing, like, you're both such kind, generous people. You maybe had partners in the past or loved ones in the past enable you to kind of just give more of yourself because they were being selfish and you are selfless. So with each other, you're encouraging each other to be more selfish. And it's not really selfish. It's more like taking care of yourselves. And no one has ever really let you two do that until you found each other. You let each other kind of focus on yourselves and your divine connection and your creativity and your life's work. You give each other permission to do that. You help each other, support each other in the way that you need to do that. And they notice this and they're telling you, like, this is what I've known in the short time that we've been talking, that we've known each other. Like, this is what I know. This is what I can see. The 10th house. Yeah, structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishment, career. Yeah. So I do feel like there's a sense of you both hit the ground running. I'm struggling to share my heart. Yeah. This is coming from your side. So I feel like they're telling you this in this reading. Their energy is telling you this because they're realizing that you both started doing so well in your work and in your daily responsibilities with the things you wanted to accomplish, the small, medium, large goals that you had, that I don't know, it was exciting. You both kind of wanted to get to work. You guys both you had things you wanted to do that you never really gave yourself permission to do, and this person is allowing you to do that. So they're noticing that there hasn't been much time to kind of focus on the romantic side of this connection. And I'm getting that's where they're stepping in. They're noticing that you're struggling to kind of share your heart, and the two of you that's what started this connection. You two are sharing what was in your heart to each other, but now it's more like you're sharing what's on your mind with each other instead of what's on your heart. And so they kind of want to open that door for you to do that, to share your heart instead of just your mind. The Devil and the Ace of Cups. They're like, yeah, we need to have a little bit more fun. I feel like giving each other permission to kind of focus on yourselves versus like everyone else in the whole world gave you both kind of a little bit of space and time to work on the projects that you wanted to, whether it's work projects, life projects, personal projects, whatever it is. You've been working on that really hard, and so have they. But they're realizing that both of you need to kind of shake things up and have a little fun. And so they're planning something. It might be a little outing, a day trip, a weekend trip, something of that sort. Vacation, a spa resort, I'm hearing. A hike, tea ceremony, the Ace of Cups, ski trip, or here in New England we have the foliage coming in, a foliage trip, something peaceful, beautiful, that can take you away from your day-to-day grind. Because you two have been on the grind. You two have been working very hard. And they acknowledge this. And I feel like they haven't even noticed. And they looked up finally from their computer, their phone, their schedules. And they noticed that days has gone by, weeks have gone by, months have gone by. And the two of you have been just working nonstop or something like that. Okay, so let's look at their dark romantic feelings for you? What are some of their dark romantic feelings for you right now? 5 of air in reverse, 5 of swords in reverse. There's no fighting. I feel like the things that even kind of annoy the two of you, that's gone. Or things that might have annoyed you in others, doesn't annoy you with this person, your person 99. So it just feels like your souls have found such peace with this person. And I feel like this is a newfound peace. So whether you've been dating this person for a very long time or in a relationship with your person, or this is something new or something coming into your life, I feel like both of you kind of feel this like peace that you haven't felt with anyone else for a very long time. Things that annoys you about like other people, maybe the way they chew or the way they, I don't know, not put down coasters with their tea, or I don't know, like doesn't clean their shoe off, or the way that they don't end a conversation, or the way that they bring up this triggering conversation, whatever it is that used to annoy you about potential partners or even people, strangers or your friends, whatever, like just like those little pet peeves, that doesn't annoy you with this person. And I feel like that's because you two have found like peace, not just in your partner, your person, Beautiful Pal 99, but also with life. I feel like so many things have just kind of come together that just gives you so much peace. Maybe that'll change in the future, but for right now, I feel like you'll take it. Queen of Cups, yeah. This feeling that you both can anticipate each other's needs, know what the other person wants, when they want more space or when they want a little bit more company and more affection. Like there's like a quiet understanding, and it's so weird to be able to talk to each other like in the 5D level and like the telepathic astral level. Like you two are kind of in sync, and it's just bizarre. They're like, I want to get deep inside you, not just physically, mentally, and emotionally, but spiritually. This person is deep. They understand that you two get along physically, of course. They find you very attractive, of course. Right off the bat, they're like, oh, where is this person seeing me? Like, they can do so much better. They're leagues ahead of me. But then, you also see that they're very attractive too. That it's just like when you met, they were like, not dressing their best or didn't get that haircut, or maybe they were just in a weird phase where nothing mattered or something like that. But they clean up very nice and they're very attractive. It might have been just like the energy that they were in, and people can see with their energy, like their sixth sense in other people, and makes them more attractive or less attractive. And some people find beautiful, they're just like, they're hot, but they're not technically beautiful, is because they have this trashy energy, and people pick up on their trashy energy, and that's not the same as beautiful. Someone who has a beautiful energy, you can feel their kindness, you can feel their positive energy. It makes you want to be around them. It's like, yeah, I want to be around this person, and they feel really good. When someone's like, when they're good looking, but they have a really bad energy, like you just want to stay away from them. You don't want, you don't want to deal with it. You can just be like, I just don't want to talk to that person. Try to not give them eye contact, like, So there's a difference between hot and beautiful. Like you have beautiful energy, whether you're male or female, very beautiful energy. And so this person, they were in such a weird, dark, bad place when you met them. I feel like that their energy was also clouding their good looks. you know, especially if someone like you who's very energy sensitive and can pick up on these things. Yeah, but they notice that you two have like a very good physical attraction, mental attraction, and emotional. They're working on the emotional attraction. There is emotional attraction. It's just like, I feel like this is new, or a new level to the connection that's new, where you're like newfound emotional connection. But for most of you, I feel like this is a new thing, a new person you just met, or a new person you're going to meet. And so the emotional part needs to be worked on a little bit more, but the both of you have a good emotional connection. But they want to go to the next level too and have like a spiritual connection as well. I feel like they're jumping the gun here a little bit. They want to get deeper, faster. But it's just more like, hold your horses, because like I feel like there's like a seductress or seductor energy here, where they kind of want to take you away in order to deepen your emotional connection, this day trip or whatever, this peaceful outing. But there's like their shadow self also has an ulterior motive, besides deepening the emotional connection between the two of you and having some fun and having some peace and getting away from work. And that is kind of like they want to do like deep spiritual things with you, and that's so out of the blue. Like I would never expect that in a reading. I don't think you would expect that of them, but they want to do some like kind of high level spiritual shit with you. That's crazy. I regret walking away from you. Okay, so there's this energy where they were kind of shy about something. Like they have this kind of, they have some sort of deep spiritual knowledge or some sort of deep hidden knowledge or something like that. And they wanted to open up to you about it, but they didn't. Like, I feel like you opened up to them about something you're very interested in or very passionate about, and they kind of didn't respond the way you were hoping they would respond. And you're like, okay, I took a chance and I was vulnerable and I opened up about something very near and dear to me, something that's like makes me who I am, or that makes me like, that's something I'm very, very like passionate about. It's like basically how I live my life, or basically how like something I don't tell anyone else or something like that. And they didn't really respond at all. They kind of just like nodded their head or something, and then just kind of walked away, or didn't really reciprocate in the way. And I feel like they're the kind of person who just kind of responds to everything you say, whether it's in a text or email or in person. Like they respond to everything you say. There's nothing that you say that goes unheard, and they want to make sure of that, so they respond to everything you say. But this one thing that like you kind of bared your, naked soul with telling them about something you're interested in, I think is something more creative or spiritual, because it's very like the divine aspect of you. They didn't say anything. And it's because you kind of shocked them with how much they resonate with that. They were so shocked. They were in disbelief. So much so that they kind of reverted back to the kind of person they were when they discovered that they had this interest and passion, whatever this creative or divine or spiritual interest that they had. I feel like back in the day, they had a version of themselves, whether it's a child or teenager, I'm getting, where they rejected this creativity or divine or spiritual interest that they had, because the people around them didn't accept it or believe in it or poked fun at it, and they're just like, okay, I'm against this now, this is not me. And then they rediscovered it sometime later in life when they're a young adult, and they've been kind of interested in it and passionate about it, but they haven't really told anyone about it either, or connected to too many people about it either. So when you said this thing, it's not exactly what they're interested in, but it's like very similar, or on the same level. And so they're very they were so shocked, they reverted back to that version of themselves that rejected these ideas and these interests and these passions out of fear of being mocked for them. They felt like they were being mocked, like, you're not being real, you're not really interested in that, you're just making fun of me. But how would you know? You never knew that they were interested in this kind of stuff. And so then I'm also getting, that's why you're also were blocked off emotionally, because after that conversation, you're kind of like, I don't know how much I want to open up to them then, if they kind of didn't show me any love and support or acknowledgement for opening up and bearing my soul that way. So I think that's what I'm getting here. That's crazy. Where is this? I'm just channeling, and I'm just like my human self, Mia, me. I'm just like sitting back and like listening to this channeling, and I'm just like, whoa, like what a crazy situation. Okay. You made my life a waking dream. Yeah, they're like, no, you have no idea. You have no idea. Like I'm pinching myself every day. I can't believe you're real. I can't believe this is real. Okay. Surrender to the divine. Yeah. It's like they can be fully themselves. They can fully be like naked and under the sun, under the moon with you, and show their true self, show their true interests and passions in life, and true goals and dreams in life. And they're like, this is the person. And they're kind of in disbelief, and they've been in disbelief for a very long time. So long that it's just around now that they're finally like, oh, we haven't really talked on a real level since then, huh? It's probably because we've been working this whole time. We need to reconnect again. We need to reconnect emotionally. And more than that, I would love to talk to you about all the stuff that you're interested in, that I'm interested in a very similar thing, or the same thing, or very similar things, or like things that like kind of complement each other. It's very unique things I'm getting that you two are interested and passionate in. Wow, yeah, two pentacles, this infinity sign. Like we need to I'm getting a swap war stories. Like we need to like kind of share our ideas, and we also need to collaborate. Like we need to work together on this. Like I just feel it, that we're supposed to talk about this and make it work for us. All right, so this is very exciting, Paulina. Like your person, like things are about to lift off if they haven't already. Very exciting times for the two of you. Very good connection. I'm so happy for you. All right, so I'm just gonna pull out some cards of what's gonna be in the extended. So how they want to be romantic towards you. We have the first date. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, I feel like this is more of a new thing. Like I feel like you two have just connected, just started talking, just met, or have been dating, but just for like a very short time. Been dating for a very short time. It could be someone reuniting with you, reconnecting with you, maybe a person that you had an interest in, or that had an interest in you but didn't work out in the past, didn't really get to know anywhere. You met, but then you were both kind of separated physically somehow immediately. Some sort of circumstances, maybe someone was in a relationship, or someone, whatever the situation was. And for very few of you, it could be a person you're in a relationship with already, but this is just kind of like a leveling up. But I feel like for most of you, I'm like stuttering here, because it's just like this nervous energy of like first date, That's the kind of energy I'm getting. The Bachelor, the Emperor, reverse. Okay, this person, they might be in a first date energy, but they are serious. Yeah, they know who you are. They see your soul, and you know who they are. Definitely, without a doubt. Okay, and how they're gonna fight for you. So many things remind me of you. I'm starting to understand our connection. Yeah, they're understanding a lot of things and very quickly. We're going to go into that in the extended. Okay, let's see. What else they have to say about this connection? Your love is intoxicating, and that's coming from your side. So you are head over heels. I mean, we get the Fool card for you immediately. You are head over heels with this person, and you might be questioning, is this legit? Is this real? Can I trust this? And Spirit is indicating yes, but we're going to look into that more in the extended. And I long to see you. Okay, so there's something about hanging out or going on a trip together, or if you're at a long distance, seeing each other. They can't wait for the day. I can't wait for the day. So yeah, we'll look into that in the extended. We're looking at how they're fighting for you, the romantic actions they want to take towards you, how they find you romantic, sensual, sultry, and sexy, specific details about that. And yeah, and looking into these messages a little bit more. So I would love it if you could support me in that way, if this resonates or you like this message. And you can always support me through likes and comments as well. That helps me a lot, helps me very much. So thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. And I'm so excited for you. This is a great read. You're in for, I don't know if you expect this or not, but you're in for like a really fun time in your love life. Pile 99. All right. I wish you much love and light.